mean,
like
just
trying.
pursuing it, like listening to podcasts and reading books and or going to conventions, or like even more than that, like eventually like researching and meeting people, writing books.
It's like for now, like it'd be a lot of the passive kind of stuff, but I've always kind of had the idea of talking to people with experience and those kinds of things.
You think you'd
Um,
even, I know you listen to paranormal podcasts and things like, would you ever start one of those?
mm, Maybe if I can get over social anxiety,
Oh, okay. I think you're doing fine on
but
this
I think
one.
that'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
I
what do
think
you, mm.
at least talking, like maybe recording the conversation, but I'm not sure about posting it or anything like that.
But anyway, like you're into the conversations, you're into sort of making this a part of your life and maybe having community with this.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
gone to
And
conventions before? You've gone to Comic-Con conventions.
um it's like I went to a friend with like an anime convention, but yeah, I'd find UFO ones more interesting.
Oh,
But
okay.
conventions are kind of fun. Like I could imagine just like different topics, like a UFO, like yeah, like I guess a convention itself is kind of a cool concept. And
Yeah, I mean, it's just where people can, I mean, I've never been to one, but it's where people of similar interests can go and talk to other
yeah.
people, right? And you can, and there's a range of things, right? There's
Hmm.
products, there's like funny stuff, there's serious lectures, there's books you can buy, there's
Hmm.
authors you can talk to and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And like you even get like little pamphlets like listing the times and locations of like speakers or like certain topics and stuff. So yeah, I thought conventions were pretty cool when I tried out the anime one.
I think I used to be prejudiced against those, like only like nerdy people would go to those or something, but I'm probably more open nowadays. I think just because, I mean, in the show that we're watching that I ignominiously jumped ahead on my own with, they go to like an alien convention, which is funny
Hmm.
because the main character, so we're talking about the show Resident Alien, and the main character is an alien, so an alien going to a human alien convention. And of course, there's lots of opportunities for like jokes there with, you know, him validating the various races that they're talking about that to the normal viewer is just like kooks, like talking about like, stuff that isn't real or something. But then he's like validating it by saying like, oh, that race is like they're really cheap, or oh, that race they're jerks, or that race, oh, they're pretty nice. but uh
No.
but yeah, but yeah, I don't know, I might be open to maybe going to a convention with you because I like, yeah, I'm not like a nerd in that, I have that kind of niche interest, but it's more like I'm just interested in people. But then, yeah, if you get into someone that's trying to monopolize me with like rants about their, uber up in the butt kind of interest of something that I might, well, in a way, like I listen with fascination, but in a way, after a while, I might try to get away after I feel like I have a
Mhm.
grasp of something of their worldview.